Long ago, in a small village surrounded by thick forest, there lived a man named Oba. He was known as the best meat seller in the market. His store was always full, and the smell of roasted meat drew people from near and far. Every morning, women, children, and even travelers stopped at his shop to buy meat. But behind his smile and sweet words, Oba carried a dark secret. No one knew where he got so much meat from. Hunters in the village wondered because they hardly caught enough animals, yet Oba's table was always overflowing. When asked, he would laugh and say, "I have my ways. The forest is kind to me." At first, people admired him. They called him hardworking, blessed, and lucky. But strange things started happening in the village. Children began disappearing. One week it was a little boy fetching firewood, another week it was a girl returning from the stream. The villagers searched the forest, the rivers, and even neighboring villages, but no one could find them. Still, Oba's meat never finished. One day, an old woman in the market noticed something unusual. She bought a piece of meat from Oba's store, but when she reached home and placed it on a fire, the smell was different. Instead of the rich, sweet smell of bush meat, it smelled like burning skin. She quickly threw it away, but the thought haunted her. The next day, she returned and watched Oba closely. She noticed how he always arrived before dawn, carrying heavy sacks, and how flies buzzed unusually around his store. Fear crept into her heart, but she kept silent. Who would believe an old woman over a popular, respected seller? Then one evening, a hunter named Ikena went into the forest. While walking near an abandoned hut, he heard voices, weak cries for help. He pushed the door open and froze. Inside, he saw children tied up, pale and frightened. And standing over them was Oba, sharpening his knife. Ikena's blood ran cold. He realized the truth: Oba was not selling animal meat. He was selling human flesh. Ikena rushed back to the village and gathered the elders. They armed themselves with sticks, spears, and courage. When they stormed Oba's hut, he tried to escape, but the villagers overpowered him. His secret was exposed: every missing child had been one of his victims. The people were filled with anger and sorrow. They dragged Oba to the village square, where justice was served. His store was burned, his hut destroyed, and his name erased from memory. From that day, the villagers set a rule: never trust food